Good morning. That was actually early in the morning, kind of. And it's 2:41 right now. Anyways, I'm gonna be making fries. Um, I just cut them up and I put them. Earl's not here, so I did this. I had ice in there, so they're in ice water, and to get the starch out. And then we'll be cooking those and some burgers out on one of the cookers, not the Blackstone, and probably the Weber, after Earl gets home. And I actually posted on Facebook, I took a picture of all the clothes hanging on the line, because this is the second time I've hung them on the line. And the first time it was just blankets, like pretty simple to hang up blankets. But I don't want to come across as I know what I'm doing, because I don't. This is my first clothesline ever. And I've seen other people hang them on the line, but it's not like they're going to explain anything. And usually you just see sheets. You don't see underwear and everything else. But I posted a picture on Facebook. I haven't even checked it yet, actually. But I had the shirts not hung upside down. And then I was Googling it, and it said you should hang them upside down to prevent the little pin marks on the shoulders or sleeves and prevent wrinkles, and they'll dry faster because like the seams and everything are thicker, so them blowing in the wind will make it dry faster. So I actually rehung a bunch of stuff so it looks different. But another thing I did today is my plants in the window here were all kinds of crazy. Like my spider plant was just the vine from there, or from all of them, were going crazy. And I actually had two, let me turn it around real quick. So I actually had two that had roots coming out of the bottom off of the vein. So I cut those because apparently you can just plant them, which I've been meaning to do. And I didn't have a pot or anything, but these are the pots that my violets were in, and my violets were not doing good. So I was like, scrap them. I tried, and apparently violets are really hard to keep alive, but so I took two of the biggest ones that I could find from my spider plant vine, and I planted them. So now it just looks like a lot less cluttered. So yeah, that's one thing I did. And I wiped up here. I mean, it's not perfect. It's totally cracked and old, and it doesn't matter. I've got some screws out, well, a ton of random things in here. Thinking about putting the roof, cannot get a good picture, putting the roof on that thing out there. You see that door, that little hut thing behind the pool? I'm tempted to put the roof on that today, well, right now, because Jay's asleep right now. Jace is on the couch. Julian's in his room. Maddie was over here earlier, Julian's girlfriend. They had walked all the way up into these trails and stuff. I went and picked them up soon after I hung those clothes. That's kind of why I got distracted from filming. And then it's like, oh yeah, trying to film today. Also, I have a large load of laundry on the table back there. You can't really see it, but it's there. And I have taken those two smaller mountain pictures that were on each side of the clock, and I put them in the corner over here. Let me go take you around and show you that. I also filled up the fish tank. So these two little mountain pictures that go with that one, usually one goes on each side of that, and but right now they're not like that. But I had one on each side of the clock. Did not really love it, so I just have the clock there, and that's how I did it. I put it into the corner. I think that looks really cool. I know the hooks with that picture, I know it's not centered, but I don't know. I know for sure the hooks are not going to stay here. They're actually going to be going out into my little she shed out there. And I have not touched the flagstone. I would love to get the roof on that because as soon as I do that, then I can move forward, and I don't think it would be too hard. So I'm gonna try to attempt to do that. And there's my laundry, and I have a load in the dryer too. Because earlier, or was it from yesterday? I don't know. It was not warm enough to hang them on the line. So okay, so if you are new here, this is kind of part of the backyard makeover, but just putting the roof on wasn't enough to be like a whole video. So I'm throwing it into this video, but if you do want to catch up on what I've been doing in the backyard as far as like making it over, renovations and stuff like that, cleaning stuff, well, I will link all those videos down below in the description box. But what I'm doing right now is I'm taking two 20-inch boards. They're honestly kind of cut crooked. It's okay. I could not do it. I was using like a circular saw, and I was scared. So it's fine. This thing is not obviously in the best shape, but I'm trying where I can try. So right now I'm trying to put some like little bracing up so I can, put the roof on top. And you could see the plywood leaning up against the wall there. The thing is, this did not go as planned at all. So it did not end up how I wanted it. Eventually I will do it, but I did leave it how I did it because I am planning on today actually putting flagstone over here and putting the bench in the inside, at least, putting flagstone in the inside part so I can get the bench out from like next to the pool and like stick the bench in there and just continue with my yard. But that's what I'm doing right now. Put the roof. Putting the roof on. Whoa! What do you have? Can I see that? Hey, Jace, come here. I just need you to lift this side so I can lift.
Lift what?
Just lift that bottom up to me. Push it up over the edge here. Okay, good. Okay. Get in that. Back out.
Get it.
Okay, this is the moment right here. I realized it's not going to work the way I thought it would. So I had to turn it. And I already knew, I was like, this is not going to work.
And ooh, yeah, I feel
Don't get him so hyper. He's gonna run into her.
Mom, that's not a hammer.
Hey, anything can be a hammer.
Yeah, that's what my auto shop teacher said.
It's true.
He's like, you see this wrench here? I use it as a hammer. I
It's
was like,
because
oh, okay. What's the
unless
point
you're
of a
pulling
hammer?
a nail out, you don't need a hammer.
You see this torque wrench right here? I can use it as a hammer.
Okay, come here, bud. I just need you to lift this bottom corner so I can like put it on the top. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, because these don't work the other way, is I'm gonna put these on the side like that, and then that weird thing that's in the, you get that big piece of white thing out of the shed,
Sure.
what used to be the roof,
Yeah.
until I can get another piece of wood. What's up? He's like, what the fuck? Neighbor's spying on me again. Hi.
No.
They're going through, but the screws on this board that goes across the front, it was like coming out. Well, that's not good. Oh my God, I swear to God. Yeah? Yeah. I know, I just keep looking. It sucks though, because these two were supposed to go the other way, like sideways, long ways, and it's just barely enough. I'm like, I don't know. Shoot. Well, that went in. Oh, is she sleeping?
Yeah. Well,
Aw.
no, she's trying to. I just sort of laid down. She laid next to me, and then she got up on me.
Yeah. No, I could see it. There's just barely a gap where I could see it. Oh, hey. Hey, Jace. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Actually, yeah. Jalen, come here.
Go.
Can you find me more, actually, can you give me that screw thing? Yay! That bucket? Oh, no. Thank you. Alright. Here, baby. Huh. That one is way too easy. Oh, goodness. Jace, can you give me that plastic thing wherever it is? I have to use that until I can find another good piece of wood. It'd be cool if I could find a good piece. Be a skylight. Oh, I got it. Oh my God. Do that. Good. I can't do much. Nothing to it. So much for making it look better. So the wood originally, it would have been long enough to have those 2 pieces of plywood going long ways. But I think not the part that we cut off, I think we might have either cut off a little bit too much, I have to look at it more, or it just isn't, it's just barely like wide enough. It will work if I add another, no it won't actually, no matter what I do. So for now, I just have the 2 pieces of wood going long ways, or like wide, instead of like long ways across the 2 pieces of plywood. And then I stuck the plastic piece that used to be the roof, stuck that across the center for now until I can find maybe just one whole piece of wood or something better. What I would like is like that metal, like the galvanized metal. That would be really cool. But yeah, that's what I have so far. At least a roof is on it, and I could just continue. I can update it later. It's kind of a bummer, but at least it's not sagging, you know, because the other roof, it was just that plastic piece, and it was just like caved in, and it just looked worse than this looks, so it's okay. But yeah, that's what I have so far. Not in love with it. I have to fix a lot of stuff. I don't even know where to begin. Definitely gotta fix this at some point. Okay, just now I put all that stuff I decluttered the other day. I decluttered the bathroom and my closet in my bedroom, and just put all that stuff in the back of the Acura. And I just watered out front. Just wanted to show you guys what it's looking like. My pepper plants are getting a little bit bigger, except for that one back there. And I trimmed my tomato plants so much this morning. But look, I see tomatoes. So there's some there, and one back there. There's some, oh shit, I just broke it. I just broke my light. There's one right there. And there's, see? There's just kind of, they're coming. They're coming up, that's for sure. I totally just broke this. That's not cool. Can't fix it. Maybe I'll just take this out. Hold on, let me fix it. I can't fix it. So I just stuck it in the ground. Alright, baby, come on. Okay. Let's go inside. That's what they're doing right now. They're trying to hang that up, and there's some burgers going on in the stove. So I'm going to set up my tripod and fold this laundry, but I'm going to have it aimed out this way so you guys can see laundry and that.
No, Jalen, move.
Hey, it's okay. Oh my goodness. Jack. She have her other shoe on? Oh, yeah. I muted this part because she was just crying like really, really, really bad. Poor baby. Can you get her off the table, actually?
Come on, go. I'm not gonna pick her up.
Oh.
She's smart.
Okay. Jeez.
Struggle there.
Get the cat off the table, Julian, please. Your brother's afraid of her.
Just put the dog.
Okay, hit her in the face.
Yeah.
it can.
She's mean.
She is.
She's mean to me.
Just grab her.
No.
Oh my gosh, my flowers. Hello? I always wanted to do that. It's like Woody from Toy Story.
Yes.
What?
You grab the burgers?
No.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I figured, you know what? I'm not really in the mood to declutter this, but I'm just gonna do what I did to the bathroom. Grab what I know I don't want to keep, like this big bag of, what are these called? Oh, little pastel things. We don't use these. I used to love them when I was younger, but we don't use them. They've been in there for probably forever. So nothing out here. Nothing out here. Also, I have this big diaper box that I'm gonna be putting stuff in right on this chair. So I have a lot of crayons. We have a lot of these little like yellow sticky note things. We never use these, so those can go. Those. And I'm keeping the crayons. Acrylic glue. Okay. We don't use the glue. Stick, tape, crayons. Okay, so back when I was in middle school, remember those gel pens? That's, I think, when those came out, and I'm just getting rid of those because although I love them, I don't love them enough to use them. I have a ton of colors. A lot of them are kind of dried out already. So I was like, no, I don't need to keep them. If my first thought is get rid of it, I'm sticking with the first thought. It's just kind of crazy to me that all of this decluttering motivation started out with a stained up sweatshirt. Although I love the sweatshirt, I don't wear it because it's stained. And all of that started just from that. And I was like, I don't need this. Like, I never wear it because it's stained. So what is the point of keeping something you love if you don't even use it? Like, even if you love it, if you're not using it, you should probably, give it a second thought of like getting rid of it. And I feel so good. And it starts off with just like real quick, taking a quick glance at everything you have, and just like, if you can real quick make a decision, get rid of it, throw it in a box or throw it on the table. You can find a box later. Like, whatever gets you to start is what I've been doing. And I just kind of go off of how I'm feeling. If I want to stop, I'll stop. I'll come back to it later. It's just like this whole decluttering thing. I actually like decluttering, but starting and the whole thought of doing it is not what I like at all. Another thing that I think helps a lot is taking things out of their boxes. Like, I had some pens there. I'm like, why are they in the box? I mean, because even if Jace were to take those to school next year, he doesn't even need to bring the box. You know what I mean? Like, the box eventually is going to go in the trash. So why not just put it in the trash now? And then I just had, before I took the pens out, I had a big bag of markers there. And my first thought was, I'm going to keep the markers, because I could use markers, obviously. Then I'm like, but do I need all of those? So I was like, well, Jalen is kind of too young to be using markers. I do have washable ones that are like really small.
Friday just told me that one day was magic. And then John, what about burgers? I mean, what about burgers?
So Julian keeps talking about the butterfly effect, and if you don't know what that is, just look it up.
Another thing you said is, since I didn't pick up dog food, and I was thinking about it, I Jalen steps and stuff. I had to take off my shirt and wipe her feet. But it's like, I had to pick up dog food, what happened?
Okay, to save you trouble, the butterfly effect. You need to stay, and you need to stay loudly. You're afraid of making bad choices, but the truth is this: the tiniest actions will influence the course of the rest of your life, and you cannot control it. So many factors play a part in you being here today: a delayed train, an extra cup of tea, the number of seconds your parents took to cross the street. This is chaos theory. Sensitivity, mathematics. You are here, and every choice you have ever made has led you to right now, reading this. While you exist, every movement and moment matters. Those bad choices led you to the best days of your life. If you were to play it all and rewind, change will come even if you're standing still. Butterflies will keep flapping their wings and causing hurricanes. So, make your choices and make them loud. Trust your gut, trust your energy, trust energy, and if you ceased to exist, the universe would notice. The mess that would make, the hearts that would break. Just stay. Stay for bad choices, stay for great ones, stay. Cause a few hurricanes. Anyways, there is a movie called Butterfly Effect. It's not for everyone. I do love that movie, but I don't watch it a lot just because of, a lot of things it does show in there. But it has Ashton Kutcher in it and Amy Smart, and it is a good one. It's pretty intense though. Okay, so I didn't record. I did not want to record that whole thing because it was getting kind of repetitive. But I got rid of this. Gosh, I'm shaking. This whole big box is all the stuff that was in there plus this bag that I'm going to be getting rid of. I'm going to put this into the back of my car right now along with the box of shoes of Jace's. This box right here.
So there.
There's dinner. They're arguing. Okay, I didn't show it, but I did use the Bissell Crosswave and I did the floors. I didn't mop as good because I was just trying to hurry, but I did use the mop function on certain parts, you know, like obvious dirty parts and stuff like that. So, and then I just cleared the table off, wiped the table down, and yeah. So blurry, but you know what, this is how it looks. Good morning. I just woke up. Well, actually I woke up like an hour ago, and I was awake with my daughter for a little bit, and I had just put her down to sleep, and I have my happy lamp going right now. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like, I live in Washington, it's super cloudy, and if you're like kind of affected by the weather, like seasonal depression, but I don't really get depressed, but I can tell that the weather, you know, like if it's nicer out, obviously I'm in a good mood. Like who isn't? But at the same time, like just because it's cloudy, like I swear it just like has an effect on my mood. I try not to let it control my mood, but right off the bat, like starting out, it does. So I have this little thing called a happy lamp, and it has like 3 different settings. Those 3 different like sunshine kind of effects. This one's my favorite. My husband likes, not that one, that's like the brightest one. My husband likes that one, but I like this one, like the early morning kind of light. I'm about to make some coffee because that's just what I do. It's 5:20 right now. I woke up at like 4 maybe, so I've been awake for almost an hour and a half, but I'm gonna make some coffee, start my day. One thing I know I would like to do today is try to dig up more. I want to save the rest of the flagstone, but dig up more flagstone. It needs to happen. I need to be done with it, but I also kind of want to just leave the flagstone for now and dig out the rock that's in the little she shed area down on the floor of it, if you've seen that, and just to get out of the way, and then start putting some flagstone down in there. I know I said I was going to do the path from the barbecue station to like the patio, but I kind of want to, now that a roof, not the roof I wanted, but hey, you know what, it's fine. Sometimes things just don't work out, and it's okay. The problem why it didn't like really work is because that whole thing, it can't be square. The ground is not level enough, and it's just like, it's a pain just to move that thing out. Like it would be a whole thing, and for something that's like an outdoor thing and it's not an actual like building, like I'm not gonna put a ton of effort into it. I just want to get it to look nicer. Eventually we will get what was it called? Hold on, let me sit you down. Okay, so eventually I was talking with my husband, and he does think it's a good idea, like sometime, I don't know when, but at some point, I don't know if you guys could tell what is on top of the barbecue station for the roofing, but it's like those zigzag type of, you know, like the galvanized metal, but it's not metal. It's like plastic, hard plastic, and it's white. It's not like what he wanted. He actually wanted black, but he said the same thing, like, because I brought that up. I'm like, maybe that. And he's like, yeah, well, they're kind of expensive. Like, the one on top of the barbecue station was like dented or something. I think like on the ends, and they were like long sheets. I can't remember. I mean, you can kind of see, but they're pretty long. And we got them for like not half price, but it was I don't think it was half price. I don't know. I'd have to go watch the video, but we got them on sale because, or for less, you know what I mean? Because they had problems. But it was not going to take that many pieces to cover that thing. So down the line, that is what I want to do. I don't care if it's black, white. White would be cute, but I like the galvanized metal look. But I know those are pretty expensive, and I'm not willing to put money into that I don't even have. Money needs to go elsewhere, you know what I mean? So anyway, so I am happy it has a roof. It's not the roof I wanted, but that's just kind of life. And right now I'm gonna move forward with it. I want to put some flagstone in there so I can finally get the bench in there, you know, at least put the flagstone in the bottom of the she shed, hobo hut, and eventually have flagstone that like kind of like comes out. I said I wanted it to go to the pool. I don't know. I don't want it to go boom right to the pool because that's going to look weird. But when you're walking over there, and if you're in the yard and you're walking over there, I want like just the edge where the rock is or the gravel, and just to start at like flagstone a little bit and then go right into my little seating area. So that's what I want to do today. I'm not sure if I'll get into it right now because I don't know. My daughter does pretty good outside, but you know, she's 2. She's a toddler. I mean, you still gotta watch her. You know what I mean? So it depends. I will, I think, have both the boys here today. Jace is here till this weekend, and I don't know if Julian works today or not. But I also don't know if he has plans. I don't know if they're gonna go to the gym. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's kind of what I'm wanting to do. And I was thinking about decluttering Jalen's toys, but my husband's like, we don't need to declutter them. And I'm thinking, yeah, I know you don't. I'm the one that does all that. But I'm thinking, I mean, I know there are little things, you know, that I can get rid of, like right off the bat. You know that weird stick thing where the rings are different sizes and they pile up on it, whatever that's called. She doesn't play with that. And she never actually has played with that. And she has like 2 or 3 of them. And all the rings are not on them, you know, and so like 3 of those with all those rings, yeah, that takes up space. So there, even if it was just those and I take them away, that's creating space for the rest of them. Actually, sometimes I can't even get the lid on the ottoman. Like I will jump on it and like try to wiggle it into place to like smush the toys down. So yeah, I need to declutter that. But anyways, I'm gonna make some coffee and then we will get into some more stuff. And I've tried to like, lately my thing with my editing is I don't really care for the sped up stuff. So I will like just leave in certain parts that you can see what I'm doing, or you know, I don't want to have a whole long clip, even though I know my video would be longer that way. But I'm just trying to cut out all the stuff I don't need. So that's why it's been kind of choppy lately, but I don't like the repetitive, you know, I just don't like things to just keep going and keep going. That's why in my decluttering video I cut out so much. It's like, you guys knew I was decluttering. You can see everything like taken out or whatever. And it's like, let's just cut to the chase and show you what I got rid of, just so you would get the motivation, you know, and I can move on to different things and not have so much, like, you know, not have a crazy long video of only one thing. That's what I'm trying to get away from, because I feel like I don't know if I've actually done that, but I feel like I've done that a little bit. I don't know what your guys' opinion is, but I feel like sometimes a video is so focused, like it'll be a long video, but it's like really when you like, if you would like make a list of what I did, it wouldn't be that much. For me, it seemed like a lot, but you know what I mean? So I'm trying to get out of that, and that way I can do more things like in my video, because before, if my video was too long, I'd be like, okay, the video is too long, I guess I'm not gonna continue filming. So trying to get out of that habit so I can give you guys even more motivation, because there's a lot more that I do that I will do after like my video is saving and uploading and stuff like that, and I'm not filming. So anyways, enough about that. I need some coffee. Mama needs coffee. So I just saw this message from my dad. He stayed up pretty late, I guess, or either that or I just got it. I don't know. My phone's weird sometimes. But yeah, my dad wants my Elvis license plate, which lucky him, it's in my car because I just put it in there and I have not dropped it off yet. It's crazy. And Julian was just talking about butterfly effect yesterday. And it's like butterfly effect because I didn't take it. Now my dad gets the license plate. You know what I mean? Like take the donations. That's so funny. So I will be saving that for him. I'm going to go actually do that right now so I don't get distracted and forget. All right. Oh, jeez. All right. Now let's see. Where did I put it? Somewhere. Okay, let me find it real quick. That's what he's talking about. And there's the other boxes that I put in there, just so you guys know, because I didn't record it. Okay, so I had to put some makeup on so I don't feel completely, whoa, that's bright, completely like a bum. Still kind of looking like a bum. And if my shoes look like they're dirty, it's because they are. So who wears white shoes to do a bunch of dirty work? Right here, right here. It's a new thing. I mean, who cares? They were already stained. But anyways, you know what I do want to get, and I don't have money for it, but I've heard they work really good. So if you guys know about those Tide sticks, and let me know if they work really good, like, because I would like to make these shoes white, but then again, I don't have shoes that I love. I would love to get a bunch of pairs of these shoes. I love them so much. They're not Converse, but they remind me of them. And a lot of people don't like Converse, and then a lot of people do like Converse. But I will say this, at first I did not like the look of Converse, but those shoes grew on me. Like, let's say I don't know, I've taken a lot of walks where there's like walking in streams, kind of, I guess you could call it, or little creeks, and there's big old rocks, and you know how they're slippery. I swear, if you have Converse on, you will be fine. That's when I fell in love with them. I'm like, these shoes are amazing. I get it now. I totally get it. And there's all kinds of colors. I love them, but I don't have a pair right now. These are my fake ones. They're actually Hurley, and I'm in love with them. But I figure my daughter is still asleep. She's asleep. Don't know if you can really tell, but whatever. At some point, you guys are gonna have to start taking my word. I'm tired of proving myself. Well, yeah. I'm gonna take the lid off of that. We're gonna get into that. It's not gonna be like voiceover or anything. I'm just gonna actually like show you what all's in there and just grab it out real quick. I need to find a box. That's what I'm gonna do right now because I want to get that over with. I'm not gonna go crazy, I don't think, with the toys, but I definitely want to get into that. I feel like that's simple enough. There's a ton of toys in there. There's so many. Also, I want to show you what outside is looking like. It's so beautiful. So I love this morning light. Right now it's 6:45 about, and I swear 7 in the morning and 7 p.m. at night is like the prettiest. Like, I just love the light shining in, and it's so beautiful. But goodness gracious. Okay, well, it's kind of hard to tell, but you get the point. It's so pretty. It's such a beautiful day today. Oh, I love it. Also, I cannot wait to hang laundry on that line. Because when I did it the other day, it put me in such a good mood. I don't know what it is about it, but it was like, it feels just like I don't know, it's like really peaceful. I don't know. That's like my new favorite thing, one of them. Another thing is standing in the kitchen, drinking my coffee, looking out that window. Like, I would rather stand there than sit at a table and drink my coffee, just because I love watching the clouds change and everything in the morning. And okay, let's get this lid off. That's probably the hardest part. It's actually really, really heavy. The whole thing is super heavy, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it together. If you guys have toys you need to declutter, or like a simple little space, maybe a drawer, now is your chance to put me on your phone, set me up, and let's declutter something together. It doesn't have to be hard. It's just like, find something, take it out. Find something, take it out. If you can't get rid of it right away, oh well. Who cares? I don't care. This isn't perfect YouTube world. This is real over here. Hi. All right. Flippity floppity. Get out of here. All right, let's see. Usually I bring this that way, but okay. So funny. Hold on a second. Okay, see what I mean? Right off the bat, you can see what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna grab a box right now. I'm just gonna, because I don't have time for that. I'll grab it later. Just get all these out. There's that one. That goes there. Put that there. I thought she had 3. She might. I don't know where it's at though. Hopefully none of these toys talk while I'm doing this. Get the talking ones out of here. And my baby's asleep. Well, probably not anymore, but alright. Just throw them. They don't need to be organized right now. This one drives me nuts. Okay. Ring. Shh. Shush, Blue. Shh. Back talker. Okay. Gosh, I'm so noisy. Oh my gosh. Where are they? Like, all the rings are missing. I guess that's a good thing. There's one. Oh my gosh. I don't know what these are, but my daughter thinks they're so cute. I think we only have like 1 or 2. Alright, let me just grab some and, well, I guess if you're decluttering with me, that's not a good idea. I think that's it. Where'd the rest of the rings go? Nice. She needs to wash her car. Well, okay, that's not a lot, but you know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Oh, bringing out the big guns. Hello. I knew it. Okay, the rest is Lincoln Logs. kind of weird because I thought she had more. Huh. So we're missing 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Alright, hold this thought. That thought. Okay, can get rid of the rattle. These. This guy. Found her Minnie Mouse slipper, her other one. Butterfly effect. Getting rid of this. That. Another ring triangle thing. Okay. I mean, that wasn't a lot, but it counts for something. And now, like, toys like this, usually I like to keep, like, stuffies or bigger toys that are kind of, like, a little bigger than this. I like to keep those in that little bench that's by our dining room table. Or our table. It's like our only table. Our table? We don't even have a coffee table. But anyway, so now I'm going to put all the other little random toys that are in here, and maybe place some like bigger toys like that into that bench over there. Because she gets into that bench a lot more than she gets into here because, for one, she can't even open this thing by herself. Which is good and not good. It's good when you want to have a clean home, but we have to open this for her, so that's what we do. But I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, I'm actually gonna throw these back in here, and I still have to go through that side, but what I did is the bins that go in the fireplace. First off, I don't want a bunch of toys, what in the world, toys piled on top of it, so I'm gonna kind of do this. This is what I want. I want just these like mega blocks or whatever they are, Duplo blocks in there, and then Lincoln logs go in here. There's a pile of bath toys. This little thing is, I'm gonna throw those away. There's her other slipper. That is gonna go outside at her little tool bench thing. And then these are the other little things that she's too young for. You know, things that she doesn't play with also. But yeah, all that baby stuff I'm getting rid of, donating that. I'm going to stick that in the car. And then I also took out any of her like kitchen stuff because her kitchens are out. Well, she has a little kitchen back there and a kitchen at the end of the hall, which I might put one of her kitchens outside. And the kitchen that stays inside, I'm going to keep this inside of her kitchen. So that's the plan. Now I'm going to do the other side. There's also these two things. Her little shopping cart. These are just random toys that need to go back in there. Block. This part of the Lincoln log stuff. Little car. So her shopping cart can hold, oh my goodness, can hold all of her kitchen stuff for now. And this goes to her other kitchen, her little Hello Kitty kitchen. This goes in that big bench over there. Let's turn this off. We've got you. Purse. Nothing in there. Let me see. Food. Lincoln log stuff. Block. Lincoln log stuff. Bath toy. Little kitchen. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. This guy right here, his name is Comet. He used to have antlers. I got this in Montana when I went there with my dad and my brother when we were younger. I loved this thing to pieces. That's why it doesn't have antlers anymore. That's why it's all scraped up. I will never get rid of this, but for now it's my daughter's. And so just taking all the other random toys out of here. Kitchen, kitchen, toy, kitchen, kitchen, ball, book, Hot Wheel case, kitchen, ball. That's a cat toy. Toy. She loves these little guys. There's actually a woman too. Ball. Lincoln log. So right now, just to carry it, I'm going to put all her bath stuff in this bucket and dump it into her bathroom drawer. Haven't even tried this yet. I'm excited to see how that works. But I do know, at first I thought it was just a toy to play with. It's from Nemo, but the baby shark, oops, the baby shark, it's a bath toy, and see those two little weird pink circles? When it goes in the water, it swims. So I noticed that this thing has some weird little dots just like that too. So I was like, okay, that's a bath toy. Haven't tried it yet though. And a mermaid. I figured that can go in there. I don't know if she does anything. I don't think she does, but she can go in the bathtub or in the bathroom. So I'm going to take that there now. And that can go in there. That dirty rag needs to come out of here. It's like I just washed her face with these and that one was dirty. So that's what I do. I just put all of her little bath toys in here. There we go. Toy. In there for now. And what do we have going on in here? So yeah, right over here in the dining room, that little bench, it just holds her toys. And I'm thinking that a lot of this stuff needs to come out. At least all the blocks need to come out. And then I'll see, well, here's a, this goes to the Lincoln logs, so put that there. I'm going to put the rag in the laundry. Where did my box go?
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up,
Sheesh, there's a lot.
somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky, I found my way.
Well, I've come to a dilemma. This is what I love about decluttering. It's a good dilemma. So what I love about decluttering is even when you're like telling yourself I'm not gonna go crazy with it, I'm just gonna throw some things, that I'm telling you this is working. It is working, because guess what? Now, I'm not sure by judging how many, judging by how many Duplo blocks or blocks that she has, I'm kind of tempted to just only put the blocks, since she can't open that ever by herself. And blocks is just one thing, one type of toy. I'm thinking of just putting blocks in the ottoman. And I'm wondering if I do that, if I will have enough room to put all her other little toys. I don't know, I'm thinking either put her little toys in the bins and the the bench, and also put her bigger toys in the bench. So I'm wondering if that's a good idea. That way she can play with her toys whenever she wants, because she can get into the fireplace, she can get into the bench. I think that works better, because very rarely does she dump out her blocks unless she's looking for other toys. So I was thinking for a second, get rid of the blocks, but no. Those things are so cool. I like playing with them. The boys like playing with them. We don't do it a lot, but it's something that, there's so many. And we got them for free on the side of the road, kind of like out by my dad's. So that's what I'm going to do after all of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a paper bag, just real quick, something to put all the blocks or all the toys that are in that bench, take them out. What am I talking about? I need something to take the toys out of the ottoman. So I'm going to do all that real quick off camera, and then I'll show you what it's looking like. Hopefully it fits and my idea works, and I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, I didn't even do it yet because I just wanted to let you guys know. I took everything out of here though, and then I was like thinking, shoot, I can't run the vacuum. And I'm like, what am I thinking? It's a big open space, so I just swept all the stuff out of there. You don't always need to use a vacuum. But anyways, this is what I have going on so far. And then I will cut to when I'm done. I threw all of her bigger toys on the couch here. I was planning on, I'm like using one of these little long pillow things. I was planning on throwing the little toys in here, but that didn't happen. I just threw them all right there. So I'm about to throw the 3 bins of blocks. I have that one there. I have one in the fireplace, and I have one over on the table over there. I'm going to throw them into here and be done with it. Okay, so what I decided is all the blocks are under stuffed animals, because, stuffed animals and dolls. These are the things she doesn't play, or she plays with them, but she plays with them the least amount of time. So I decided those work well, plus just the blocks alone was not enough to, like, there was so much extra space. So I'm like, okay, she has a ton of stuffed animal type of things, so that's what's going to go in here. And then smaller toys that I don't feel like she would want to dig around in, the little bench thing, I put into here. So this is full of like smaller toys, and that book I don't keep with the other books just because. But anyways, there's that. This is going to go on probably where that little, first off, this little basket here of shoes needs to go somewhere else, like into the closet, and take out the shoes that actually fit her the best. And that backpack needs to go somewhere else. So that'll probably go in my closet. This will probably go into her closet. And then that little bin there can go on top of here. I am thinking about bringing the kitchen outside, so then I can bring the kitchen there that's at the end of the hall and stick that over here, or leave it down there and move the chest somewhere else. I don't know, maybe all of this can go away, because I'd rather have nothing by the front door. But that's what that's looking like. That's how that's gonna stay for now. And all of these are going to go outside. They're outdoor toys. This is for like sand, beach stuff, but I'm just going to put it outside. I figure they're outdoor toys anyways, and it's nice out, so just put that stuff out there. She has been playing with this a lot lately, so I just stuck it out on top. Whoops, thought I could totally open that with that there. And these are all like the bigger, chunkier toys, and that's all there. And it's easy for her to grab them out because they're so big, if you know what I mean. Like if there's a bunch of smaller toys, she has to reach down further. Like these are huge, so she can grab them easily too. I feel like this whole system makes way more sense. And I also feel like I can't believe I just did all of that when I didn't really plan on it. But that's how that goes. So I'm tired. I can hear my daughter. She like just woke up. So I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna do all that other stuff that I was talking about outside. I'm gonna get this video up, and then I will start doing that with the flagstone and all that, because I am just on a roll. I'm feeling so good. I really hope this motivates you guys, because I'm not even kidding. Like I did not want to do the whole thing, but it's just like, it's just always in the back of my mind. It's like, it's not that hard to grab something that you know you don't need. And even if you're not going to take it away right away, like get rid of it right away, it's just like, so that's what I do. And then if I do feel like going further, I will. And if I don't, it's fine. At least I took stuff out that I don't need. So hope that motivated you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some kind of entertainment. And so when I was working on the roof on the she shed, I was like looking, and then I realized, oh my gosh, my neighbor can see me. And I'm like, what's up? But I always talk to that neighbor, so that was funny. I did use the F word. I tried to beep it out because it was a little too clear, and I don't know who all was watching, so just to be nice, I don't cut out all cuss words, because like, who cares? But when they're that word, sometimes, yeah, I try to. I'm trying to cut them out of my vocabulary, but when it becomes habit, it's really hard. But that is another goal I'm working on, which I just said that day or the day before, and there I go. But I am trying, because this little girl, she's picking up everything, and that's the last thing I want. And it never sounds good. I don't look at myself like I'm a lady. I'm not ladylike at all. But even so, like, it's okay. It's whatever. That's a whole nother thing. Don't even get me started on people and the things they have problems with. But okay, if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a heart down in the comments below. I'm gonna edit this thing as quickly as I can, or finish editing. I edit as I go. It's a lot easier that way, especially having a baby. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next one. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All right, bye guys. Well, I was gonna end the video, but I wanted to share this real quick. I just started a load of laundry. That's not what I wanted to share, but she's so cute. She's as happy as a clam. Right, monkey? You happy? And then before I really want to go, I am going to let you guys know that what I'm doing right now is I already put that backpack. I hung it up with a hanger, like put the hanger through the loop of the backpack and hung it in my closet at the end of all the jackets. She's so happy. And I'm going to be putting this kitchen outside because it's more like an outdoor toy anyways. And it's just, it's huge, you guys. It's just huge. It can come in the wintertime. I don't know. And this, I'm not sure. I'm thinking about checking what's inside of it and then putting this probably in my closet under the bins that are on the right side of my closet. If you've seen the decluttering video, go ahead and watch that if you need more motivation to declutter. But that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just feeling good. I'm on a roll, and I hope you guys are too. And I hope this motivates you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to leave a heart, and we will see you in my next one. Bye. Okay, I was gonna end the video there, and I didn't finish editing because my daughter was awake. I just laid her down for a nap. She's awake now. She didn't fall asleep. She was like, she dropped something out of her crib, so I went in there and I just decided to get her up. So I didn't finish editing until like right before I got her up, and then it got me thinking, I'm just gonna share real quick what I've been doing while she was awake. And I'm just like, I'm not kidding, I'm on a roll. And I was trying to do this off camera because I don't know why, because I was just like, I didn't know if I had enough space. But I'm gonna share real quick what all I have on the table here. You guys are like gonna think I'm crazy. All of this I'm gonna get rid of. This is the rest of like baby toys and things, like smaller things. I even went through my diaper bag. I'm gonna get rid of my diaper bag because I use my purse. I don't use this anymore. So it got me thinking, like, why do I even have this? And then I also had a bag hanging up in my laundry room from stuff that was in my car. I believe when I decluttered my car in one video, or like cleaned out my car real quick, I didn't even empty that bag out. So I emptied that out to prove it. If you've seen that video, here's like the boots and stuff from there. So I'm gonna be getting rid of a bunch of this stuff. And that toy's freaking me out. It's just like going off by itself. And I actually went through her closet that's at the end of the hall there, which I'll share what it looks like now. I have all her little shoes out because I was gonna try them on her and just see which ones I should keep out and which ones I should put away. Like if I can't already tell, I mean, for the most part you can tell. But let's go look in the closet. Okay. So I have enough room now where I could put that big pink blanket. I can put that bag of blankets that was in my closet that you guys seen. These are 2 possible dresses for her 2nd birthday. I was expecting her to wear this one, but then I seen this one and I'm like, well, that's size 2. This is dress up stuff, diapers, little swimmers, socks under there, and a basket full of bows. This is a lot of socks for like, well, not when she's super older, maybe like 3, 4, like stuff like that. Here's age 2. And then this is what I do. If I find free clothes that are like decent, no matter what age they are, well, I've gone up to like probably 10, I think. You guys already know that if you've been here for a while, but if you're new, that's what I do. And I just put them in paper bags and I mark it with a number. So I have like a bag of size 8 there, 7, here is 4, and then 3, there's 5, and I think 6 is in this corner here. 6 is in that corner, and then I have my printer down below. And I already said I think this is size 2, but it's like these are huge compared to her. Let me just show you how small she is. Okay, so this is 24 months. Okay, it's not really working, but you can see she's tiptoeing right now. I mean, they're huge. You put them on by yourself? It's like Weekend at Bernie's. You guys should watch that movie if you can find it. It's the old one, but it's so funny. Oh my gosh. Anyways, all that talk about butterfly effect from Julian, it's got me thinking that's basically what happened ever since I put on that sweatshirt that was all stained up, my little blue sweatshirt. It just created a butterfly effect. Me getting rid of that made me start getting rid of other stuff in the closet, you know. And then I felt so good from doing the closet that I did my bathroom. And then after that, I was like, well, those were like, well, the bathroom is bad, but in my opinion, it felt like easy compared to my closet. And when I started with the closet, I felt like that was the hardest thing to do. And it just got me to real quick go through the dresser that one day and her toys today and her closet. You know, like doing the toys was a butterfly effect completely because I could not do what I wanted to do without going through the other spots. So like even if I just wanted to go through this, I had to go through the other ones because it just ended up working out like that. But I feel so good. Like right off the top of my head, I cannot think of other places that I need to declutter. Big ones that are not actually inside of our house is the garage and the shed. I'm not about to do that by myself. That's going to be like a family project. There's no way. I won't. There's too much stuff that is not mine. Like that would just put me in a bad mood. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a heart down in the comments below or a butterfly, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.